I need something to stop my slow car. That was quick. Wow. Look what I got. Yeah, cool. Got some brakes for the Red 86. Some brake lines and mounting brackets and that. And some calipers. Yeah. Alright, let's just go open this all up in the shed. Alright, so I think I'm just gonna pull everything out and yeah, get it all ready and clean off whatever needs to be cleaned off on the rotors, etc, and just get it ready to swap over into the car. Man, I tell you what, these look freaking awesome. I've just cleaned off the rotors because they get shipped with a coating on them, like to stop them from rusting and that. And yeah, that can fuck up the pads if you don't clean them off. Anyway, I suppose it's time to jack this thing up and start taking wheels off. Before I do anything more, I want to suck out the brake fluid in the reservoir because I know the moment that I crack the lines, it's, hey puppy. Yeah, I know the moment I crack the lines, I'm going to end up losing it all on the floor, or a drain tray, but things is easier. So, bit of a hack. I get a bottle, like a drinks bottle, whatever. Oh, that's right, I'll explain this in a sec. Alright, so what I do is I get a drink bottle, I get some 5mm like tubing. It's the same stuff you can use for your windscreen wipers, like for the delivery of fluid. And I drill a hole inside of the drink bottle, chuck this down the side of it, just stick the vacuum on top, and that way you're not sucking any fluid into your vacuum, but you can bring it into the bottle first. Unless you're a savage, and then you can just put it straight in the vacuum. And I don't know, so I'm gonna mock this up to work. Don't know, I'm not that much of a savage, so I'm just gonna do this. So as simple as this, I'll stick the vacuum over the top of that. I'll suck that into there, and then hopefully that will land in there and not in the vacuum. I have to say that looks pretty successful. At least that saves getting that into the in through the lines and down on the floor. So, alright, cool. I tell you what, these look like absolute dog shit in comparison to them bad boys. Also, don't take any notice of that. That's yeah. I kept having them come loose like ages ago, and I Loctited them, and then I wanted to raise the car, and yeah, when I tried raising the car, the Loctite really done its job. So yeah, now there's like no chance of kind of getting them back to where I want them to be, but I've had it like this with obviously that section not locking onto there for, I don't know, over a year now, and it hasn't had any problems, so it's, that'll be right, yeah. So all I need to do is undo this brake line here. The two bolts on the back, there and there, I don't know, you can't really see them anyway. Ah yeah, that one right there and the one above it. So undo them, pull that off, and then yeah, and then pull this hub assembly off. Alright, so now all I need to do is just undo these 14mm bolts, and then the rotor will drop away from the hub assembly. Is that? And look at the difference in size. Not only the thickness of the rotors. Obviously, that's just a solid, and this is a vented. This is slotted, and that's solid. But yeah, just the overall size is just unreal. As well as pairing these new Wilwood calipers to the old ones. So overall size doesn't matter too much, but the fact that it's a 4-pot caliper over a single piston caliper, this is definitely going to make a massive difference. Alright, so now it's pretty much the same thing, just in reverse. What am I doing? Oh, I'm really gonna have to take off that. Bit silly of me, but I'm gonna have to take off this rear plate, which is clearly obvious because of the mounting brackets of the old calipers are there. Idiot! Wow, I'm so stupid. And now I've actually got to put the mounting brackets to the new ones on here. Oh, quickly before we go too far, I actually realised a little bit later on that I put the wrong rotor on. Fucking stupid. I was more concerned about actually getting any of this actually in view. It's a bit of a pain in the ass when you're working on a car and you've got to have a camera like sitting over you. But anyway, enough excuses. You'll see that. So don't quickly write down in the comments, "You fucking dumb dickhead, you put the wrong rotor on." I know, but just not at this point. No. I'll know later. Okay, now I know why that we have those shims. I don't know if you can see, side of this is touching the rotor ever so slightly, so it's got a favourable gap on this side. So by putting those shims in, it should move this whole assembly. and yeah, alleviate that kind of pressure there. Also, I'm an idiot because I didn't realise. Oh man, I'm so dumb. Oh, what the heck, I just grabbed any rotor and it was the wrong one. Alright, apologies, we've got the correct rotor on now. I put the shims in. You can see that there is a, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but the gap is perfect for the rotor now to run through without any worries. So all now I need to do is put the pads in and the brake line. Well, that was easy. Cool. Alright, so that's all fitted up. It looks pretty good. I've got the brake line on. It took me a bit to find where the brake line went because it it fits into the back here, but it had a sticker over it, which was like black. So, anywho, I just need to make sure that stays where I want it to stay, and I'll just quickly do a lock to lock and make sure that it's not rubbing anywhere. Plenty of room that way. Plenty of room that way. Yeah, pretty happy with that. Cool. Alright, let's see if my wheels fit. That was the one reason that I didn't go with another set of brakes I had. I got a set of RX-7 brakes here, but they there's no chance that they were going to allow my wheels to fit, so I opted out for Wilwood's. Oh, please! Oh. You fucking kidding me, bro? This sucks. Okay, so got it all back together, pretty happy with that, but the one thing that I really wanted was still to be able to run my Watanabes with no spaces or anything. And I asked over and over again, very specific about the wheels, the disc type, etc, and they were adamant that it would fit, no worries whatsoever. Yeah, they were super adamant about it, and I was like, oh cool, like they've obviously, it's a pretty common wheel, pretty common size wheel for these cars as well, I'd like to say. Unfortunately, they do not fit. They hit just over along here, so I'm going to have to run a spacer, which sucks because I'm not all that interested in running them. Yeah, great, cool. Alright, so I've done both sides, and now I just need to bleed the brakes. So this is the brake fluid I'm going to use. Yeah, hopefully it doesn't take too much. Alright, so I've left it for a while, and this is what I've come back to. See, there's absolutely no air in that whatsoever, just clear as, so I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, alright, move on to the next bit. Alright, just cleaning everything down with a bit of brake cleaner, just for any of the potential fluid that I dropped while bleeding it. I'll just give all the nuts and that a bit of a check over and make sure that everything's where it needs to be and nothing's leaking. Pretty happy with it all. Brake pedal feels awesome. So yeah, now I just have to sort out how I'm gonna get my wheels on it. Well, unfortunately, I need to get some slip-on spacers for the car so I can fit those, fit my front wheels. Kind of sucks. Definitely can't really get by unless I change wheels, and I don't really want to change wheels just because of brings more attention on the road, etc, etc, etc. Not so bad if you you know, if it's just for a track day or anything like that, I don't really mind. Hey puppy, come here. Oh. This is my puppy Lacey. She's really cute. But yeah, anyway, so I suppose I'll make another video soon. I'll get some slip-on spacers and actually take it for a drive and go from there. Alright, well, thanks anyway. See you next time.